Why is it so uncomfortable to tell the truth about our situation? Why is it so uncomfortable to bring ourselves to the table and ask some questions about our relationship? It's not the easiest thing to do because nobody really wants to know the truth. Why? Because sometimes we feel powerless. What do we do about this situation? Let's get into it. Hi, it's Dr. Sanita Ediful, and I'm so excited to continue this journey with you. So far, we are on our journey to becoming a prayerful wife. And if you have not seen Redefining Equality in Marriage, you should, because it's a good background for this one. But in the meantime, we're looking at a series called Do You See the Signs? And so at this moment, I just want to invite the Holy Spirit to help us both, that He will help me speak the right thing and that He will help you hear the right thing. So together we can build a wonderful family. And so I want to talk to you about, do you see the sign? It is said that denial makes the world go round. And it surely does, because sometimes we are not ready to address the truth in our relationship, in our marriage. Things are hard. Things are not working, and to admit to it, or to it's almost like we're accepting that the situation is bad, and we don't want to hear that, right? And so we find a way to cope with what seems not to be working about our partner, the flaws or the unfortunate situations. We find a catchy way, a better way, a softer way, a sweeter way of saying the same thing, just so that the world can continue to go around, just so that we can continue to show up as wives. And sometimes that can be really, really hard on our healing. And so on this journey, I want to invite you to come to the table. Yes, pull up, sis. Come on, come have a seat. And let's talk about some of the signs that we're seeing in our marriage and how we can begin to unravel that. Because how are we going to ask God for help if we don't even know the situation? Who's playing a part? How do you fit into it? How does your partner fit into it? We want to find out, how do we partner with God in asking Him for help in our marriage and the situation that we're in? And so today I want to talk about denial. What are we in denial about our situation? You know, especially when people are first dating, right? And they're thinking about marriage, they might see that their partner is very jealous. Every time they have their phone, let me look at your phone, who's calling you? You know, they come to their house, they're pulling the drawers, they're looking at their mails, and they might think, oh, he's so passionate, he's just so in love with me, you know, he just want to be in the known of what I'm doing, or, you know, and so that's okay. Oh, that's sweet. And then they get married and the person is like, where are you going? Tell me where you're going. When you're coming home, who did you see? Who did you call? And now it's a problem. It's a jealousy problem. But we find catchy ways and sweet ways, to say it in a way that it doesn't offend us, or it makes us feel like we can still deal with it. Because within ourselves, sometimes we feel helpless. We feel helpless that maybe this situation will never change. We feel helpless that, wait, what if I tell everybody? People won't believe me. We feel helpless that, what if I'm the problem and I'm the one causing this in our relationship? And so to admit to something is telling us that this is real. This is a reality. And when something becomes real, it's going to require a responsibility. And so sometimes it's that responsibility part that is like, oh, I don't want to address that. I don't want to admit that, because then I have to show up. I have to do something. I have to tell somebody, and I'm not ready to do that. And so I hope that you will journey with me about getting into our relationship and bringing ourselves to the table and answering some really tough questions and asking ourselves, am I being abused? He hit me. This is not the first time. Will he do it again? Or am I going to say, oh, well, I made him upset. Maybe he was just frustrated. He had a bad day. Are we going to keep putting up that question and covering for that partner, or are we gonna bring ourselves to the table? And so this series, you're gonna have to bring yourself to the table, sis. Like, it's gonna be uncomfortable some days. You might have to pause and cry a little bit, as I have done in the past, and that's okay. But we cannot continue to put everything under the rug. We have to tell the truth to ourselves and about that situation. So I want to invite you in, and I want us to pray this prayer that, Lord, open my eyes and show me the truth about my marriage. Show me the truth about how my partner is treating the children. Show me the truth about how my partner has been treating me. Show me the truth about how my partner is not even walking with you anymore. Show me the truth so that I can begin to invite you into this situation. May God bless you, and we're going to continue on the journey. Have a blessed day.